How to Use Colored Bear Manipulatives by Emily Flint in Dr. Winter's ELED 3150 class, Section 4. This standard is labeled KMD-C4 and states that the kindergarten students should sort a collection of objects into a given category with 10 or less in each category. Compare the categories by group size. So let's take a look at our manipulatives. These colored bears come in tubs that contain 4 different colors and 3 different sizes of each. So, as you can see, we have groups that are small, medium-sized, and large, containing green, red, yellow, and blue bears. Example 1 is sorting into groups by color. There's a boy with some teddy bears. The bears all come in different colors. How many bears does he have in each color? So we're going to take the teddy bears that we know he has and start to pull out the colors we have. First, we have the red bears. Then we can start to pull out the green ones. We're not looking at size for this project. We're only looking at the color of the bears. This leaves us with yellow and blue groups as well, and now we're going to count each. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red bears, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green bears, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow bears, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue bears. So all of his groups are the same. In example 2, it states that we're going to be sorting by size. There are some students waiting out in the hallway. They are in 1st, 3rd, and 5th grades. How many of each size student is in the hall? So looking at the students we have, we're going to start by pulling out all of the biggest bears. These are probably the easiest to identify for students. So not regarding any of the colors, we're just going to be pulling out the biggest ones in our group. This would be similar to actual students where you're not looking at hair color or eye color or what they're wearing. You're only looking at the size of the student to determine how old they are. So we've pulled out all of our 5th grade bears, and now we're pulling out our medium size to represent our 3rd graders. This is going to leave us with the bears we have left in 1st grade because they're the smallest. And now, as you can see, if we have 2 bears of each color in every group, that means we're going to have 2, 4, 6, 8 bears in each group all together. So if we have 8 5th graders, 8 3rd graders, and 8 1st graders, all of our sizes in each group are the same. Example 3 is sorting into groups by family. We have grown-ups, children, and babies. Every group needs one of each. How many groups can we make? Now this example is different from the others because we know all of the groups will be the same size, but this is important in students identifying different sizes of groups to make sure that they do all indeed look the same. So we're starting by pulling out one of each size for every color. And we know that they have to be the same color because they are technically families, which means they're related, so they're going to look the same. And then the sizes represent the different stages in life they meet. In order to be sensitive to some of the students in your class, you may not call these families. You might say they're from different classes, and you have a teacher and a student and then like a teddy bear or something that the student brought in their backpack, just because you never know what the families are going to look like. That's why in this selection we haven't called them mothers or fathers or sisters or brothers, just to be sensitive to the students that could potentially be in the class. So as you can see, we have 3 bears in each group, and we have 8 groups. There are other ways to use these manipulatives as well, and they can be used for students in higher levels, not just in kindergarten. This can include addition and subtraction, as well as simple multiplication and division problems. Probability is a good one as well because of the colors and sizes we have, as well as fractions and percentages. These are some of the ways you can use these colored bear manipulatives to make math fun.